In 2012, the North Coast Athletic Conference, comprised of Division III schools in Ohio, Indiana, and Pennsylvania, founded the Branch Rickey Mentoring Program. The goal? To help create new opportunities for a diverse population of student athletes.
The Branch Rickey Initiative is a mentoring program where students who are interested in being athletic administrators or coaches will be paired with a senior person in the department.
Rather than saying, gee, why can't we find the candidates we would like, we began saying, why can't we create the candidates we would like?
And this program is focusing on women and students of color.
As we look at the world as a whole, it's becoming more diverse, and we need to be more inclusive of those diversities and reflect that on all levels of our society, from a president's office to athletic departments.
I think that when you work in college athletics, you always want to hire the best people. And at the same time, we also need to make sure that those that are sitting around the table represent our populations and represent our society.
It was the turn of the 20th century, and Branch Rickey, a student at Ohio Wesleyan and a catcher on the baseball team, experienced prejudice firsthand.
A teammate on the baseball team who happened to be African American was told he could not stay in a hotel room in South Bend when Ohio Wesleyan was there for a baseball game. And Rickey stood up for the player, and Branch Rickey would for the rest of his life talk about the impact of that experience. And in 1947, when he and Jackie Robinson partnered to break the color barrier in baseball, Rickey reflected back on his experience at Ohio Wesleyan. So the Branch Rickey Initiative is in part an opportunity for us to be reminded of the legacy of someone who came from one of our institutions and who was able to take an action that in some ways changed the structures of our society.
In just the first few months of its existence, this conference-wide effort has already been a tremendous influence on the lives and outlooks of many minority and female students.
I definitely do think that the mentoring program has given me confidence just to see that women can have a right and can have a voice in athletics.
I feel, especially for African Americans, it's one thing like being an athlete, but then seeing like head coaches as African Americans or people higher up in the athletic hierarchy, I guess. It's nice to see, it's very inspiring.
I think the mentoring program has helped me a lot. It's made me develop what I want to do in life, and I know for sure now I want to be a coach.
It helps a great deal to see a coach like Coach McGuffin, who is a minority like myself, in a position where I would like to be, to see that he's making a difference as a minority, and that means that I can do the same.
You're showing them that they can be part of the world itself. They're not going to be outside. They're not going to be left out. They're going to be included. I mean, I love that word inclusion, because now we can see ourselves as equals now, and we can continue to move forward.
And the North Coast Athletic Conference is moving forward, discovering benefits from their mentoring program beyond opportunities for just the mentees.
The mentors get a chance to give back, because somewhere along the line, we've all had mentors.
I think it's so important that programs like this exist because of the relationships that you form with the mentor and the mentee.
I think it gives them a chance to, so to speak, get your feet wet and get a taste of what university athletics could be like.
It gives me that boost of, okay, I can do this too, and it doesn't matter that I'm a woman. I don't have that disadvantage anymore.
I feel like when minority students see other minority students working and bettering themselves and bettering their opportunities, I feel like it's a motivation.
What is happening at the North Coast Athletic Conference is a message and an inspiration to all of our NCAA members.
To win the award puts us on a pedestal a bit, but it also showcases the substance of what we're doing and gives others, hopefully, the understanding that they can do similar kinds of things and make a real difference in the lives of student athletes.
It's tremendously important for our conference not only to recognize that we should be developing everyone to their potential, but to be recognized on a national stage. It's wonderful, and we would continue to do it even if we didn't receive an award for it.
The Branch Rickey Initiative is something that I'm really proud of. It's something that I think our conference has done, just hit right out of the park.
When I think about Kim Replogle, who came in as a freshman, and I'm seeing her grow as a student athlete and as a person, she is just getting a tremendous experience by being a part of this initiative. And that's what it's all about. And I'm sure to a person, if you ask each administrator one of the things that they like about their job, it's the fact that they get a chance to make a difference in a young person's life.
The NCAA and the Minority Opportunities Athletic Association congratulate the North Coast Athletic Conference and their President's Council as the inaugural Diversity and Inclusion Award winner for their exemplary leadership and a commitment to enhancing diversity and inclusion across its member campuses and within the entire conference structure.